Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions of life, like a spectator instead of a player? Well, what if I told you that within you lies the power to transform your very reality? A staggering 70% of people feel unfulfilled in their lives. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. Today we're diving deep into the teachings of a book that reveals how ordinary people are achieving extraordinary results. This is becoming supernatural, how common people are doing the uncommon. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. So whether you're here because you're curious, you're ready for change, or you've tried everything else, this journey could shift your perspective. Today we'll go through the steps and real-life stories that reveal the powerful connection between mind and reality. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the extraordinary potential within you. Welcome to MindFlex Audiobooks, where we don't just summarize books, we bring you the powerful tools and insights to transform your life. Today we're delving into Dr. Joe Dispenza's Becoming Supernatural. This isn't your average self-help book. Dr. Dispenza blends neuroscience, quantum physics, and practical exercises to teach us how to step into a higher level of existence. In this video, you'll learn how people are using his principles to overcome limitations, attract abundance, and even heal. By the end, you'll have a map to start creating the life you desire. Part 1. The Quantum World and Infinite Possibility. To truly grasp the idea of the quantum field, we must first stretch our understanding of reality itself. In our everyday life, we experience time linearly, moving from past to present to future. But in the quantum realm, time doesn't function in a linear way. It's more like an ocean where the past, present, and future coexist. The quantum field is not bound by the same rules that govern our physical world. It's a sea of infinite possibilities where everything exists simultaneously. Imagine it as a giant database of potential outcomes. And every time we think a thought or feel an emotion, we send a signal into this field, essentially selecting the version of reality we wish to experience. Just as quantum physics shows that the observer influences the behavior of particles, our thoughts and emotions influence the unfolding of our reality. Our minds are not separate from the quantum field, but are actively engaging with it, collapsing potentials into physical experiences. When we focus on a future goal or desired outcome, particularly with strong emotions like joy, gratitude, or love, we signal to the quantum field that this is the reality we choose to bring into our lives. Essentially, we are tuning in to a specific frequency of potential and making it more likely to materialize. This understanding reveals that we are not passive participants in life, reacting to external circumstances. Instead, we are creators, consciously or unconsciously, shaping the reality we experience. Our repetitive thoughts, feelings, and reactions are like orders we place in the universal catalog. When we focus on negative outcomes or emotional patterns rooted in fear or stress, those become the chapters we live out. But by aligning our focus and emotions with the desired outcomes, we can shift the direction of our lives and experience new realities. The concept of infinite possibility becomes even more fascinating when we consider how little of our daily lives is consciously chosen. Much of what we experience is the result of subconscious programs that have been running for years, often based on past conditioning. Yet the quantum field responds to every signal we emit, whether we are aware of it or not. By bringing more awareness to our thoughts and emotions, we can interrupt the automatic patterns that no longer serve us and begin to deliberately broadcast a different message into the field, one that aligns with the future we desire. It's important to realize that the quantum field doesn't distinguish between positive or negative. It simply reflects back what is most dominant in our energy. So if we are constantly immersed in fear, doubt, or frustration, we draw more experiences that resonate with that energy. However, when we shift our focus to elevated emotions and future-oriented thinking, we start to resonate with a higher frequency. Over time, this shift in energy can lead to synchronicities, opportunities, and new possibilities that seem to appear out of nowhere, but are in fact the result of the signals we've been sending all along. Interestingly, the more we practice envisioning and feeling into our desired future, the more the brain begins to believe that this future is not just possible, but already real. Neuroscientific research shows that the brain doesn't differentiate between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This means that every time we mentally rehearse our future and emotionally invest in it, we are rewiring our brain to expect that outcome. In doing so, we start to align our thoughts, feelings, and actions with that future, making it more likely to manifest in our physical reality. Part 2. Neuroplasticity. Breaking the habit of being yourself. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change, adapt, and reorganize itself based on new experiences, behaviors, and thoughts. Think of your brain as a network of roads, with some pathways well-paved and others barely visible trails. The well-paved roads represent thoughts and behaviors that are automatic and habitual, while the less traveled paths are new and less familiar ways of thinking. When we repeatedly think a certain way, it's like driving on the same road over and over again, making it wider and more entrenched. Our habits are essentially the result of these well-worn neural pathways, but this doesn't mean they're permanent. With neuroplasticity, we have the ability to break free from deeply ingrained patterns and form new neural connections. This requires us to become conscious of our habitual thoughts and to intentionally redirect our focus. When we repeatedly focus on a new thought or behavior, the brain begins to physically change. Synaptic connections strengthen along the new pathways, while old, unused pathways begin to weaken. To truly change our lives, we must first change our brains. This means moving beyond automatic thoughts and reactions to consciously create new patterns. The key to breaking the habit of being yourself lies in interrupting the old thought patterns that keep you stuck in a cycle of sameness. When you start introducing new thoughts, behaviors, and emotional states, the brain literally starts to reorganize itself. It is no longer wired to think in the same old ways. Our thoughts and emotions not only reflect our current state, but also influence how we wire our future experiences. By continuously entertaining the same thoughts, whether positive or negative, we reinforce specific neural pathways. This is why people often find themselves repeating the same patterns in relationships, careers, or health. Neuroplasticity, however, offers us a way out. It allows us to actively reshape our brain's wiring by introducing new, intentional thought patterns that lead to different emotional and behavioral outcomes. As we practice new ways of thinking, we are literally training our brain to adopt these as the new default settings. Imagine waking up each day with a fresh sense of possibility rather than being weighed down by past patterns. By visualizing a better future and practicing positive emotions, we are rewiring our brains to expect and even seek out those experiences in reality. Over time, these new neural pathways become stronger, and the old limiting ones begin to fade. It's as if we are carving a new route through the forest of our mind. One of the most profound aspects of neuroplasticity is how it impacts not only our mental state, but also our physical health. When we change our thought patterns, we can alter the chemical makeup of the brain, influencing hormones and neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which are directly tied to well-being. Breaking free from habitual thought patterns of stress or anxiety can lead to lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, promoting better immune function, increased energy, and improved overall health. By changing the brain, we truly change the body. Part 3. Heart coherence. Tapping into the heart's intelligence. Heart coherence is one of the most fascinating concepts introduced in this book. Science shows that the heart isn't just a mechanical pump, it has its own form of intelligence, capable of sending powerful signals to the brain and affecting our entire system. The heart generates a magnetic field that's significantly stronger than that of the brain, and this field influences every cell in our body. When our heart and brain are in sync, we enter a state known as coherence. It's like a beautifully harmonized orchestra. Everything feels calm, focused, and balanced. When we focus on positive emotions like gratitude, love, and joy, we create this coherent state which benefits our mental and physical health. Studies show that heart coherence can lower stress, boost immunity, and even improve brain function. By consciously generating these feelings, we tap into the body's intelligence, creating an internal environment where healing and growth become possible. It's like setting a powerful, positive signal that attracts similarly positive experiences into our lives. The beauty of heart coherence is that it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about training the body to maintain a balanced state over time. When we are in coherence, the nervous system functions more optimally, reducing the fight-or-flight response that keeps us stressed and reactive. By practicing heart coherence regularly, we essentially reprogram ourselves to stay calm, centered, and resilient, even in the face of life's challenges. Heart coherence goes deeper than just stress management. It allows us to access a higher level of intuition and awareness. Studies have shown that when we are in a coherent state, the communication between the heart and the brain becomes clearer, allowing us to make better decisions. This heightened state of awareness is often described as flow, where everything seems to align effortlessly and our actions feel guided. In this state, we become more intuitive and attuned to our surroundings, making it easier to navigate life's complexities. One of the most intriguing aspects of heart coherence is how it affects not just our internal world, but our interactions with others. The electromagnetic field generated by the heart extends several feet beyond the body, meaning that our emotional states can influence the people around us. When we are in a state of heart coherence, our energy can positively impact those in our immediate environment, creating a ripple effect of calmness, compassion, and connection. This is why you may feel more at ease around someone who radiates positive energy. They are literally influencing the energetic field in the room. Heart coherence practices can also bring significant physical benefits. Studies have linked this state with improved cardiovascular health, better immune response, and enhanced cognitive function. When the heart and brain are in harmony, the body operates more efficiently, with less wear and tear on vital systems. Over time, maintaining a coherent state can lead to long-term health benefits, including increased energy, better sleep, and a stronger resilience to illness. It's a holistic approach to well-being that integrates the emotional, mental, and physical aspects of health. Part 4. Meditation and Altered States of Consciousness. Meditation, as explored in this book, is not just about relaxation or mindfulness. It's a tool for altering our states of consciousness and moving beyond habitual thought patterns. In our daily lives, we typically operate in beta brainwaves, which are associated with alertness, focus, and sometimes stress. But through meditation, we can access deeper brainwave states like alpha, theta, and delta, which are linked to creativity, intuition, and profound relaxation. In these altered states, we go beyond our current identity, the who we think we are, and tap into a greater potential within. Meditation helps us dive beneath the surface of our busy minds and emotions, revealing a space of stillness, clarity, and open possibility. It's in this state that we can let go of limiting beliefs and begin to embody new ideas about who we can become. This approach to meditation serves as a powerful method for reprogramming the subconscious mind, where much of our self-doubt and deeply ingrained fears reside. Regular meditation allows us to shift from the chaotic, overstimulated beta brainwaves into more coherent states. These altered states foster a deeper connection with our subconscious, where creativity, intuition, and healing can flourish. The more often we access these states, the more we train our brain and body to embrace new realities and let go of old patterns. This shift is key in transforming not only our mental and emotional well-being, but our physical health as well. One of the most profound effects of reaching these altered states through meditation is the enhanced ability to access the subconscious mind. This part of the mind governs over 90% of our behaviors, emotions, and even automatic body functions. In deep meditative states where alpha and theta brainwaves dominate, we bypass the analytical, critical mind and reach the subconscious more directly. This is where lasting change occurs because we're able to rewrite the mental programs that govern our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Meditation also plays a significant role in neurogenesis, the process by which new neurons are formed in the brain. Research shows that consistent meditation practice can increase gray matter density, particularly in areas associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. This means that meditation not only calms the mind in the moment, but leads to long-term structural changes in the brain that enhance cognitive function and emotional resilience. In this way, meditation becomes not just a daily practice, but a long-term investment in our mental and emotional well-being. By accessing altered states of consciousness, we also open the door to more profound, intuitive insights. Many people report that during meditation, they receive sudden bursts of clarity, or creative ideas that seem to come from beyond their usual thought processes. This is because in these deeper brainwave states, we are more connected to the quantum field of possibilities. Intuition, which often feels like a subtle inner knowing, becomes much more accessible in these meditative states. In fact, many of the world's greatest minds, from artists to scientists, have reported their most significant breakthroughs occurring during moments of stillness and meditation. By regularly practicing meditation and accessing altered states of consciousness, we too can tap into this rich well of creativity and insight, bringing fresh ideas and solutions to the challenges we face in life. Part 5. Energy Centers and Healing, the Power of Chakras. The concept of energy centers, or chakras, is rooted in ancient spiritual traditions, but modern science is starting to explore their role in overall health and well-being. Each energy center corresponds to a specific region of the body, governing particular glands and organs. These centers are like hubs where the body's energy pathways converge, and when they are balanced, the flow of energy through the body is optimal, supporting physical and emotional health. When we experience emotional stress or physical trauma, energy blockages can form within these centers, disrupting the body's natural balance. Techniques like meditation, breathwork, and visualization help to release these blockages, restoring the free flow of energy. By aligning our energy centers, we stimulate the body's natural healing mechanisms, allowing us to not only recover from illness, but also maintain emotional and spiritual harmony. One of the most powerful aspects of working with these energy centers is the cultivation of elevated emotions like love, gratitude, and joy. These emotions enhance the vibrational frequency of the energy centers, making them more efficient in regulating bodily functions and healing. When we direct these positive feelings towards the energy centers, we amplify their ability to restore balance, creating a resonant field that enhances overall well-being. Each energy center, from the root to the crown, corresponds to different aspects of our physical and emotional selves. For example, the root chakra is associated with our sense of safety and survival, while the heart chakra governs love and connection. By focusing on specific chakras during meditation or visualization, we can address imbalances related to certain life areas, whether it's fear, insecurity, or difficulty forming meaningful relationships. This focus allows us to not only heal physical ailments, but also release emotional wounds stored in the body. Research is also beginning to validate the impact of these energy centers on our health. Studies have shown that different areas of the brain are activated when we focus on specific energy centers, indicating that meditation practices targeting these areas can have measurable effects on both the brain and the body. When these centers are aligned and balanced, the nervous system functions more harmoniously, reducing stress and enhancing the body's ability to heal. This offers a holistic approach to health, integrating mind, body, and energy. Another key benefit of balancing the energy centers is the connection it creates between the mind and body. As we focus our awareness on these centers, we become more attuned to the signals our body is sending. This heightened awareness can help us detect imbalances before they manifest as physical symptoms. In this way, working with the energy centers becomes a form of preventive healthcare, helping us maintain balance and well-being long before issues arise. When one of these centers is blocked or unbalanced, we may experience emotional or physical discomfort, such as feeling anxious or unworthy. But by focusing on each center through visualization and meditation, we can release these blockages and restore balance. Dr. Dispenza guides readers through exercises that involve breathing, visualization, and intention to realign each energy center. It's like tuning an instrument. When each chakra is balanced, we feel more harmonious and resilient, better able to face life's challenges with a calm and positive outlook. Part 6. Visualization and reality creation, mentally rehearsing success. Visualization is a key practice that helps us mentally rehearse desired outcomes, programming the brain to act as though these outcomes have already been achieved. Neuroscience has shown that the brain doesn't differentiate between vividly imagined events and real experiences. Both create similar neural pathways. When we visualize success, confidence, or health, our brain starts laying the groundwork to support these outcomes in reality. The power of visualization lies in its ability to reprogram the subconscious mind. When we vividly imagine an outcome and infuse that vision with emotion, whether it's the joy of success or the peace of healing, our brain and body begin to align with that future. This practice creates a kind of dress rehearsal for real life, making it easier to recognize and act on opportunities that lead to our desired results. Consistency is key to visualization. The more often you mentally rehearse an outcome, the stronger the neural connections become, solidifying the pathway to your goal. It's not just about seeing the outcome, it's about feeling it, experiencing it fully in the mind as though it's already real. This creates a powerful synergy between the mind and body, accelerating the process of turning your vision into reality. When we combine visualization with the elevated emotions of gratitude or joy, we are essentially tricking the brain into believing the outcome has already been achieved. This is important because the brain begins to generate the chemistry that supports the emotional state of success or fulfillment. The body, in turn, follows the brain's lead, creating a feedback loop that further strengthens the desired reality. This process not only primes the mind for success, but also prepares the body to experience that reality on a cellular level. Visualization also activates the law of attraction. By focusing intently on a specific outcome and generating the emotions associated with that outcome, we send out a clear signal to the quantum field. This signal begins to draw experiences, opportunities, and people into our lives that resonate with the vision we're holding. It's as if the universe conspires to bring us closer to the reality we have visualized, aligning circumstances and events to match our intention. Furthermore, visualization helps us overcome self-doubt and limiting beliefs. When we repeatedly see ourselves succeeding or thriving in a particular area, we begin to rewrite the mental scripts that tell us we're not capable or deserving. Over time, this mental rehearsal rewires the brain, dissolving old fears and replacing them with a new sense of confidence and possibility. Visualization in this way becomes a tool not only for achieving external goals, but also for transforming our internal world. Part 7. Real-life success stories. Proof of the supernatural. These principles may sound extraordinary, but there are countless real-life examples of people who have applied Dr. Dispenza's teachings to achieve remarkable results. Let's dive into a few stories that demonstrate how the concepts of quantum possibilities, neuroplasticity, heart coherence, meditation, energy centers, and visualization come together to create real change. Story 1. Healing from chronic pain. Meet Sarah, a woman who had struggled with chronic back pain for over 15 years. After trying various treatments with little success, she decided to explore Dr. Dispenza's methods. Sarah began by practicing heart coherence and daily meditation, focusing on visualizing a life without pain. She imagined herself walking freely, enjoying physical activities, and feeling gratitude for a healthy body. Over time, her daily meditation sessions became an opportunity to tap into the quantum field, where she could rehearse living as a pain-free person. As Sarah continued this practice, she noticed subtle changes in her condition. The intensity of her pain started to decrease, and she could perform tasks that had been difficult before. Within a few months, she was virtually pain-free. Her brain had rewired itself to support a state of health rather than chronic pain, illustrating how neuroplasticity and visualization can manifest physical healing. Story 2. Financial breakthrough through visualization and meditation. Michael, a small business owner, was facing financial difficulties and mounting stress. He attended one of Dr. Dispenza's workshops, where he learned about the power of meditation and visualization to create new financial possibilities. Michael began practicing daily meditation, focusing on the energy centers to bring balance to his mind and body. He then visualized his business thriving, with happy clients, increasing sales, and financial abundance. Michael added an emotional element to his visualization by practicing gratitude as if his financial goals had already been achieved. Within weeks, opportunities he hadn't anticipated began to appear. New business deals, unexpected referrals, and growth in sales. His financial situation gradually improved, and Michael credited his daily meditation and visualization practice for aligning him with a reality of success. Story 3. Overcoming anxiety. Using heart coherence. Lisa struggled with anxiety for most of her adult life. She often felt overwhelmed and stuck in a loop of negative thinking. When she learned about heart coherence, she decided to give it a try. Each day, she would sit quietly and focus on generating feelings of love and gratitude, bringing her heart and brain into a state of alignment. Over time, this practice began to shift her emotional baseline from anxiety to calmness. Not only did Lisa experience a reduction in anxiety, but she also found herself more capable of handling stressful situations without feeling overwhelmed. Her consistent practice of heart coherence helped her rewire her brain's response to stress, allowing her to embrace a new sense of inner peace. These stories highlight how the principles of becoming supernatural can be applied to real-life situations to create extraordinary results. By tapping into the quantum field, rewiring our brains through neuroplasticity, practicing heart coherence, and using meditation and visualization, we can transform our lives. The journey may require commitment and consistency, but the rewards can be nothing short of miraculous. Becoming supernatural offers a roadmap for anyone looking to transform their life by harnessing the power of the mind, body, and the quantum field. Whether it's through meditation, heart coherence, or visualization, the message is clear. You have the power to shape your reality. If you're ready to start your journey to the extraordinary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to MindFlex audiobooks, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know which story or principle inspired you the most. And if you haven't yet, watch our deep work video to learn another transformative way to unlock your potential.